Today I'm going to show you how to repair the ripped crotch of a pair of jeans. No sewing machine required. For this tutorial, you'll need your ripped pair of jeans, some scrap denim, some thread, scissors, and a needle. Turn your jeans inside out. You'll want to take your scrap denim, cut it out to be about 1/2 inch to 1 inch bigger than the area that's ripped. Next, you'll take your patch inside and put it towards the inside of your pair of jeans. Put a pin on either end to hold it in place. Next, you'll cut about an arm's length of thread and thread it through your needle before tying a knot at one end. And then I make a second knot right on top of it. Start by going around the outside and do a basting stitch. Take my needle with my thread and I'm going to go through from the inside and I'm going to pull the needle way through until it hits the knot. And I'm going to go around the outside with a back and forth stitch on the perimeter of my patch. Hi, I'm AJ, and this is my series where I teach you how to mend, repair, and upcycle your clothes. Back and forth. Onto the end of our patch, and then move the pins. Now we're going to knot off this thread, go back under my last stitch, pull the thread through, leave a loop, pull the needle under, pull that loop back, and then I'm going to do that one more time. So I'm going to take scissors, or in my case a seam ripper, tails of thread. Now what we want to do is a series of running stitches to reinforce the area that's been weakening. Let's turn it back inside out and we'll cut about an arm's length and we will rethread and knot our needle. Thread my needle and I'm going to take one end and just do a double knot. Putting my needle in from the bad side to the good side of the fabric. You can see here I just went back and forth with like an in and out stitch, about 1/4 inch in stitch length. And now I have gotten to the end of my first row and I'm going to move to the next row. We want these stitches to alternate. So where there's no stitch on the first row, the second row will have a stitch. And I'm going to insert my needle about 1/4 inch over from my first row, right at the end of the first row, and I'm going to push it in, pull out. I'm going to push my next stitch to come out right at the end of this first stitch for continuing to go, making alternating stitches for my second row. And now I've gotten to the other side and I'm repeating the same process, starting with a diagonal stitch to the next row, and then I'll continue to alternate up and down through another row of stitches. This is what it's starting to look like on the outside.